Oh, I was interrupted. I lost my whole flow. I don't know what subject I was talking about. But what I do know is tomorrow I'm going to start my diet again because only white is a challenge. It challenged me. I couldn't get myself in the discipline. Oh, ho, 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 ho. What I do know is, as I was almost every month, at least one time, I'm seeking my medicine. Now, the third time I bought the medicine arrived in Suriname. I was 2 weeks at the post office without I knowing it. So much patience I have. Now I'm dieting on the medicine and I'm like, why am I dieting? It's going to actually make things again a little bit unnecessary to go into. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Like I am going to do ceremony only for the fun part of it. I have nothing to take out. Everything is okay. Nothing to take out. So I'm going to do it the other way around. In the past, I was going here and there and trying to get answers and this and that and so on and so on. I don't know what the healing part will bring for me this time or how the agony will be. I don't mind it. But what I do know is I'm going into my medicine with so much gifts. She doesn't know this Madrecita, or she knows, but she's going to get such a beautiful show, sound show. This I do know. This I do know. And the funny part of all of this is like the last 2 years I'm doing almost no activity. That doesn't mean I'm not active, but I'm doing actually no activity. And then when I encounter people, I listen, and I hear, and all I hear is where my mind was once upon a time. And the less this mind is exposed to. I'll give you an example. Remember your last holiday. Remember your last holiday. Maybe you took a plane, a boat, or a car, or a bike, or a motor, or whatever, or maybe this one. But remember your last vacation. For some people during this whole lockdown, their last vacation is running repeatedly in the background. It's like a horror movie. It's like the most beautiful beach you were on, the most beautiful walk you took in the forest. You're suffering that now. You have children older than a certain age leaving the house. You're suffering your children now. And then me, we all tend to go into the mind version of this world. It's all mind. And then you see, okay, hey, this person only stayed in Suriname. It's even more easy. Let's analyze, break down this person. Okay, what's the color of the person? What's the gender of the person? What's the religion of the person? What's the background of the person? What's the status of, what's the finances of the person? Oh, wait, you the tourist. Okay, where did you go? What did you see? Oh, that. Okay, you just do that. Then you see the development of the mind. The more it has taken up from outside, the more dependency it has to the outside. For the last 2 years, I took so much out, so much. So my mind doesn't tend to feel sorrow too much for things or this or that, because I know I love seeing this in the yogic philosophy. We don't give too much attention to your mind. Your mind and the weather has the same phenomena. It's changing. It's not a constant happening. I don't know if I have no ayahuasca. It's also good. Actually, I actually want to stop my diet permanently. I'm like, why do you want to go into the medicine? Why? I enjoy it. Like, maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll stop with my diet now. As my mind again is making so much out of so many things that are not there. Inventive, this mind. So good. So, looking at this mind is so beautiful to see how much control I have gained for opening into a certain direction. So I'm going to. Today I was the whole day busy with my music instruments, and also because yesterday I was playing my drum and I was playing the same rhythm. And as the wind was blowing in a constant degree towards me, as I was lying down, it felt like I was flying. Then I remember again what singing, Icaros, medicine music, instruments do. They help you to be in the zone. I actually do not want to take things out of my diet. I love them so much. But I will. It will depend on how fast I will get the water I want to use to cook this time the medicine. I don't want to do it with tap water this time. Don't feel like doing it with tap water this time. Actually also for Suriname. Let me then also announce it now. The ayahuasca bar is open again. All the participants that drank already know this. For the people that ask me, hey, when are you going to start up again? The bar is open. Let's meet. Let's talk. Tell you how you diet. A week, at least, up to a month. Or else the medicine will not really work for you. Very beautiful. I'm sitting and I'm enjoying. It's really strange maybe for the people that have no experience in this field, but I'm enjoying the fact that I'm going to go back into ceremony when the time is there with gifts. Normally we go and we accept, we have expectations, and we want this and we want that, and let the medicine help us. This time I'm entering into it if I enter finally into it. Finally, if I enter, I'm going with gifts. Because for me it's happening like this. This time ayahuasca is happening for me like this. 4 years in my back. I don't know at what count I am, but I'm around 100 for sure. Maybe I passed, I don't know. And then for me, my observations are so very different than the previous time, because every time I do not go back into the medicine if the upgrade isn't in my view. Like maybe you have expectations, you drink the medicine and then you have expectations what you want, and it doesn't go like that and this and that. I don't know for you, but for me, medicine is working every single time. Either it enlightens you. One time it made me so stupid, it made me blank, no thought. 4 hours I sat there and I was nothing happening, nothing. I was the king of boredom that day. I was next to a tambo. No, I was next to what do you call it? Sexy woman. And Cusco. I thought the medicine took everything I know away because I didn't know anything else. And so also now I'm in the diet, and the last 2 years my mind is less the world. I took a lot of the world out at a ton of distance, because the power of the isolation is opening stuff that only when you are all by yourself for a long time it gets clarity comes. But new for me, very new for me. Again, very funny. Because now in my back is my newest phase. And what do I mean by this is I drank with shamans, then I drank alone, and I went back to Peru, and I drank with the shamans again, and I came back, then I drank with the people here, and then now I'm going to drink alone after this phase. When I started up the ceremonies, I never took before then the full responsibility of any person drinking the medicine with me, guiding you on the medicine and being there with you through the night. They came from 25 up to the age of 70. They came, they sat, they drank. And this is the gift I'm going to bring also into the medicine the next time I'm going to drink. The bar is open, but right before I'm going to drink with anybody outside of me, I will drink by myself. If there is something I need to know, I will know it. If there's something I need to get, I will get it. But I go also with my gifts, and also with gratitude, like the moment I started drinking with other people, until the medicine was finished, I never had the chance to go alone until now. I don't find it a necessity. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, and the next time is with the shaman or with people, or there is no more so much the mind contradicting and predicting. And today I'm sitting in my hammock, I'm enjoying, and I'm like observing the ease in my mind, and I'm like You should leave it alone. I'm at ease, but still I'm curious. And then I go into this feeling like, hey, why am I feeling this so? And then I understand. I do wake up in the morning greedy to an activity outside my house, greedy to a person next to me, greedy to, is that calmness reflected that feeling in me like, I took a lot of activity away so that I can better observe the mind, so that I can better, like me, when I get it, then I move on. I don't often venture back. If I need to get something from then, I'll get it in the future. So now I'm going to go in the phase of drinking with myself. And then after that, I would wish to drink with people again. And after that, and I'm going back to Peru. And also, this is not a necessity. I ventured into Peru and I bridged Peru. Even there, I got my tools to go further into my process. And actually, I do not need to feel, you must, or there's no pressure, no nothing. Here and there, people hear from me because why? When you hear from me, it always has to do is because you and I are on the path, and I need to get something from you. Because everybody around me, they know. Before I come get what I need, I give you. I rent places, I rent house. You only see me when I need to come get my money. But you don't need to worry about the maintenance or the quality or the quantity or no. And if I look over a few oceans, people need to pay me. Over a few oceans, people need to come to that agreement. And in the meanwhile, when I confront, then I'm this again. Doesn't it's like you do yogi things and you become the yogi, no? You do Sancha Pranayama and then you become the breath. You do certain plant medicine, I don't know for others, but I became the plant medicines. Because there is not so much anymore of this mind. Sitting, and even if nothing happens, I'm going to play such beautiful music for you, Madrecita. And I'm going to come this time with my children. Yes, there are many children. When I came 2 years here, I was suffering the loss of my children. The fruits and the seeds I have planted here and there over the world became something. Became a shop, became a business, became a hut, became. Now if I'm going back into the plants, I'm going to everything I planted around me. All these spirits next to me, accompanied by me. Every time I'm walking around and managing and maintaining and doing this and that, this piece of earth is so powerful. It is the Archimedes strat number 24, Paramaribo Suriname, so powerful. Again, what I'm doing here, the processes. If you go to the Himalayas where the yogis sat in their mountain caves, and here you will feel their energy ever present, omnipresent. This is the Archimedes strat, this is my energy. La 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 for some people. Anyway, for the people that is not la la. Next time going into ceremony, I'm taking all these plant spirits with me. I'm even taking Tarzan. I'm taking so much gifts and so much empowerment. Before ayahuasca, I already was transforming and I already went to certain places and doing certain stuff, and Everybody is having vacation and I'm going and this is my vacation inside of my body, my mind, my spirit, my ego is vacation for me. To sit with them and understanding them, seeing how they rule and roll. But 20 years ago, I had not so much accumulated reverence as I have now. So this mind, I am taming you, mind, I'm taming you. You monkey, you mind, you monkey mind, I'm training you. You're coming there. So this is bringing this to the table. Only my diet needs to be the biggest gift. The entry ticket to go in these realms is with the diet you will buy to go into there. Oh, I'm going to so much gifts, so much spirits. And then what is going to happen? I need to go also head bowed. And I need to go look at what I did good or not good in guiding these people. What the medicine has in store for me on this path. Beautiful, beautiful. I want to go meditate.